Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne. Thank you so much for being here. So the first thing you might notice is my eyes. I am filming a review of a very colourful and very hyped palette at the moment, so that's why the eyes are like this. And also the second thing is my background looks a bit different, and this is just temporary, hopefully. While I have my previous background, I want something kind of fixed with it, so I hope it's okay. I've tried to change the camera settings. It's a very bright day today. That's probably why it looks like this. I hope it's okay and I hope you can see everything, but I will zoom you in for the application, so that should be fine. So I am really excited about today's video. So this has been a massively hyped foundation, and I actually managed to get it on the first day it launched in Ireland, which was unintentional. I was at my boyfriend's graduation in Dublin, and then I said I wanted to go afterwards to Urban Decay on Grafton Street, and it was when I was in there, I was checking for the foundation and I didn't know when it was out, and they actually had it in stock and they said that was the first day it launched. So a lovely girl in there, I didn't catch her name, but a lovely girl in there sat me down and shade matched me, which was difficult because I actually have tan on. I look washed out now because of how bright it is. I have tan on. It is fading a bit now, but on the day it was more or less freshly applied, so it was way darker than my natural skin tone, so I think I made her job quite difficult to shade match me, so thank you to that lovely girl. She was very patient and very lovely with me. So the girl in there gave me two pots. She gave me the a sample size pot of what we think my shade is normally, and then she also gave me a pot of my shade for when I'm wearing tan. So my normal shade is 40 NN, so that's 40 neutral I think, and then the other shade is 50 NN. So I have tan on today, but I still think 50 NN will be too dark because the tan is kind of fading. I've had it on since last week, so I think we're going to use 40 NN, and if it's too light I might mix in a bit of the dark. We'll have to see how it goes. So those are sample pots, but I did buy the actual foundation. I bought it in 40 NN, but today I'm going to be using the sample pot because she said I can try it, and if it doesn't suit I can bring this back basically because I haven't touched it, bring it back, and I can swap it for another shade. So I will open it up just to show you what it looks like. So this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation up to 24-hour wear. So it says on here 40 NN, so 40 is in the shade light/medium, and that is, the number is the shade intensity. Then you have your master tones and your undertones. So my master tone is neutral and my undertone is also neutral, so that's why it's 40 NN. It says on the official Urban Decay website, find your naked truth with Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation, our vegan, buildable, medium coverage liquid foundation with a real skin matte finish that lasts for up to 24 hours. We designed this lineup of 50 shades with 9 shade intensities, 3 master tones and 7 undertones to dial in your precise colour match. Our waterproof longwear foundation feels like wearing nothing thanks to a breathable, flexible formula that moves with you all day and all night up to 24 hours. It not only feels better, it even looks better with its Stay True colour, which minimises the appearance of pores, so you always look like you. So it says for light coverage to use their Pro Diffusing Blush Brush, for medium coverage to use a blending sponge or their Pro Optical Blurring brush, or it says for full coverage use a flat brush like their Pro Large Tapered Foundation brush. I'm going to be using my newly discovered sponge, the Morphe, I think it's called the Highline Contour Sponge. I love this sponge. I'm using that, and I'm going to use my beloved Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. So I know I'm using two products that I really love, so you can really test the foundation. So as I said, I have the shade 40 NN, and I'm going to use a sample pot before I use the bottle. The bottle is really beautiful. It is a standard 30ml, 1 fluid ounce of product. I thought this would be glass, but it's actually plastic, but nonetheless, it means it's lighter, so it's much more handbag friendly. It's got really kind of interesting shape there. I really do like the packaging. It's really interesting. You've got your nice kind of shiny gold lid on there. They also brought out concealers. I didn't get the concealer. They brought out lip products as well. They have correcting concealers. So yeah, they have a lot. They brought quite a lot out. I got this in the Urban Decay store on Grafton Street, as I said, and it was €36, so a bit up there in price, but it's kind of standard pricing for Urban Decay. They are a higher end brand. This is the first time I'll have tried a foundation from them, so I'm hoping I love it. So I'm going to start off with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Put this on and then I'll wait a minute. I'll put that review up here, I'll link it up there if you want to have a look. I love this stuff. Spoiler alert. I just feel like nothing else literally makes your makeup like stick. It's just amazing, and I find it very like to put on, like people say there's a bit of a smell, a little bit, but it goes away pretty much immediately. And it gives a kind of, I wouldn't say blurring effect, but it feels kind of smoothing and soothing, and it's quite warm today, and this feels quite like cool going on, which is nice. I actually should put it in the fridge. Maybe I should try that, although I need to check first if that would affect the formula. So the idea with this is you wait a minute to let it activate, and then you put on your foundation. So this claims that it has a real skin matte finish. That means it'll be matte, but it won't be kind of heavy matte, supposedly, because it's supposed to feel like your skin. Medium buildable coverage, does not transfer, minimises the appearance of pores, stay true colour, waterproof, vegan formula, does not contain animal derived ingredients or byproducts. And also says it's flexible and breathable. So the idea is it's a very comfortable, long wearing, pore minimizing, waterproof formula. So those are huge claims. But you know, I do hope, because I paid only €40 for it, I do hope, you know, it lives up to those claims, but we'll have to see and find out. Right, so it's been about a minute since I've applied the primer. Now I'm going to dip into my little sample pot of 40NN, and I'm going to dot this all around the face. Just using a cotton bud. I figured this would be easier than trying to dip my sponge in this little pot. So I have the Morphe sponge, and I'm just going to start patting this in. I started using this sponge about 2 weeks ago, and I really like it. I think I'm going to have to order another one. Because the only thing I find is with the sponges that are a bit more on the affordable side, I find they sort of start to not break, but I find they sort of start, like bits will start to come off them the more and more you wash them. And it takes kind of a long time. You know, beauty blenders are expensive, but I do think they last a long time. But I'm trying to find other sponges because I don't really want to spend 15 quid on a sponge. Now that blended very quickly. Okay, I feel like I can still see a bit of redness on my chin. You probably can't see that, I don't know why I'm pointing out to you. It's not full coverage, but the coverage is nice. Definitely, I'd have no problem. Like, I love my coverage, but I'd have no problem wearing this. And I think, as I said, you can, it said buildable, but I think you can build it up a good bit. So my forehead looks really smooth. Everywhere looks smooth. You really can't see much poking through the skin at all, but it does not look heavy. It doesn't feel heavy either, that's true. I'm going to finish up the rest of my face. I have to finish my eyes and add bronzer, concealer, that kind of thing. And then I will be back to show you the finished look. Okay, my makeup is done, as you can see. I really enjoyed going really creative with my eyes today. That video will be up soon. So I've had this foundation on maybe an hour. At this point, it looks perfect, nothing to report on. So I've decided I won't actually do a wear test for this part of the video because I won't be wearing it for long enough, to be honest. And I want to really test it properly. And I'll have a long day of wearing foundation tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign off here for this part of the video, and then tomorrow when I do my makeup, I'll do a sort of check. I won't be able to film in the morning, so I have to go early in the morning, but I will do a check-in later on, and I'll include some footage of that, and at the end I'll basically give my thoughts on how it works. I'll be wearing it for 10-12 hours tomorrow, I would say. So we're going a bit vlog style here. I will sign off here, and then I will wear it tomorrow and give you an update. So stay tuned for that. So I did not get to film an outro for this video, just with the timing of the way I did it. I split it into over 2 different days rather. So I am currently filming this outro on my phone. Hopefully it's okay and you guys will be able to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed the video. I will leave an update in a pinned comment down below, and I will also leave a review of the foundation over on my Instagram. If you'd like to follow me on there, I would love to have you on there. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.